Welcome to the third part series of the allocation model for Seattle colleges of the state allocation. This time we're going to focus on the safe harbor related to healthcare benefits, pension, wage increases in the King County regional pay, or what we will call as the compensation earmarks. In the compensation earmarks, we are expecting to have a reduction. For fiscal year 2027, we will be getting 23.5 million as compared to 27.6 million of fiscal year 2006, a reduction of $4 million. This is distributed between Central, North, and South District this way. Central is being reduced by 1.7 million, North at 884, South at 833, and District is 574. The earmark related to compensation is based on actual payroll data every year during October, and it's data for the last 4 years. Here's for the breakdown or the list of the compensation safe harbor that includes the health rate changes, pension rate changes, wage increases, the King County regional pay. There is a specific earmark again for the next 4 years, specifically for nursing faculty at 1.5 million. That goes to Central for their nursing program. And then the high demand faculty safe harbor, which again is also that will expire in fiscal year 2029, is based on skills gap data that each colleges have, and it's distributed this way, where we know quite a bit of our skills gap programs are at South, and so they're getting a lot more of that share at 847. Wanted to point out that the overall system allocation for compensation earmark did go down from fiscal year 26 to fiscal year 27. As a system, or the state system received 207 million of earmark related to compensation, down to 175 million in fiscal year 2027. The proportionate ratio of our share of that was only 10.28 last year, and we actually have a greater share despite the reduction at 10.67. At the same time, if we look at the 4-year average, so for fiscal year 2026, the compensation earmark is based on data on fiscal year 23, 24, 25, and 26. And you see the proportionate share that we have. And as we move into fiscal year 2027, we're going to drop fiscal year 23, and then we'll start to pick up fiscal year 2027. And so you see there was a significant drop in the proportionate or the ratio of what we're getting in terms of that wage increase, down to 7.94%. So unless we address and increase or maximize our share of our compensation in terms of our share of the wage increases or the compensation earmarks, we pose further reduction in our compensation earmark. So in summary, the overall safe harbor related to compensation decreased from fiscal year 2026. Funding, of course, shift to the enrollment allocation base. But despite this, Seattle College's district share of the pot increased from 10.28% to 10.67%. However, we've seen a wage increase for Seattle College. The calculation for wage increases, or the COLA that we typically get from the state for fiscal year 27 diminish, and this could have a significant impact to the rolling 4-year average unless we are able to maximize it for next year.